Happy Tuesday, my loves. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So, the good news is I have finished the monthlies and they're going to be uploaded. I'll start uploading some this evening. It's probably going to take me a couple of days to upload all of them. And then I know that I didn't finish all the healing signs with the series. So, I'm going to go ahead and probably come back this weekend and finish those off. And then I think we should be good. And then I don't know, I might try to throw some tough shit tarot in this month too. Or maybe we might do some Halloween pulls from the Halloween cards. See what messages that we have from that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We might do some messages from the Halloween card. Maybe from the Witches deck. I think I have 3 Witches decks. And then we have, let's see, the Spell deck. We have a Halloween deck. So yeah, I may go ahead and pull a few, see some messages from those. And if you're Christian or you don't believe in it, don't come for me. It's entertainment. You don't have to believe in it. If you find your way to the page and you end up listening to the message and you don't want to hear the message, then you click off the page, you scroll on. You don't have to leave a long ass comment, all these long ass commentaries with the Bible verses and stuff like that. I have very limited time to read all that shit. So if you are trying to make a point with me, give me one sentence. You are a witch. I do not like your page. Okay. Then I could be like, okay, bye then. But all this, I'm going to burn in hell. I'm going to give birth to the spawn of Satan. My family is going to be cursed. The cat's going to turn into, oh my God. It was a whole bunch of, somebody's like writing, I have people writing books about what is going to happen to me. And I just don't understand how Jesus and God can co-sign on that fuckery. I just don't understand how they could do that. I was raised to believe that God was a forgiving God. So I would like to think that he could forgive me of the discretions that are not pleasing to him. But all these people coming out with these Christian capes on and stuff like that and calling yourselves the Christian police or whatever, y'all need to chill out. I'm just saying, don't give yourself a stroke or a heart attack. It's just not worth it, y'all. All right, one sentence. If you got to put something up there, me, I wouldn't put anything. I would just scroll on. Me personally, that's typically what I do when I don't agree with something or I don't want to see it. I just scroll on, scroll on, scroll on, scroll on, scroll on, scroll with me, baby. All right, y'all asked for it. God damn it. So. You know how we do this? Ask your ancestors, your God, your goddess, whatever deity that you work with. If you don't believe in any of them, then don't come on the page. But for those that do, ask them, what is the message for me? Listen to the number that pops in your mind. Could be card number 1, could be card number 3, could be card number 5, could be the whole reading. Get in where you fit in with it, all right? If it does not apply to you, let it fly. If it does not speak to your soul, you ain't got to worry about it at all right? Messages for my people. Messages for the people. Give the people what they want, Spirit. Give the people what they want. And then the other ones can scroll on, scroll on. Scroll with me, baby. Lord, okay. I digress, y'all. Jazz gave me a piece of chocolate and evidently it's going to my head. Messages for my people. Let's see what we have. Happy birthday to all my wonderful Libras. Let's see what we have. That was too many cards that fell out. Messages for the people. Any guidance, Spirit. Any messages for my people. Anything that they need to hear. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my people. Okay. Part number 3. Okay. Why is this person doing that with card number 3, Spirit? Interesting. Okay, card number 4. What's going on with that, Spirit? Why are they doing that with card number 4? Any guidance, Spirit? Okay, card number 5, please. Card number 5. Any guidance, any messages? Card number 5. They're trying to give me a book. Okay, what's coming out of that? Card number 6, please. Card number 6. Hey, Milo, you want to go outside, baby? You want to go outside? Okay, and why are they feeling that way, Spirit? Card number 6. One more time, Spirit. Why are they feeling that way? Card number 6. All right. Let's see. Let's get into it. So card number 1. Card number 1. Body image. This could be you looking at something and thinking, I need to change. I want to do something differently. This could be thinking about cosmetic surgery. This could be thinking about getting some work done. I would say it would be more about working out if I saw the working out card or I saw the diet card. But for this could be somebody who's looking in the mirror and it's like, I want to change something, but maybe I don't want to, wait 4 weeks or 6 weeks for it to change. So I'm going to go in and possibly find me a doctor and maybe do something. Some of you could be looking at yourself and it's almost like I am going to get something done with my stomach or my breast, my obliques. Could also be too somebody already had something and maybe there's some type of scarring or something that they're looking at that they're not happy with and they may want to change. This whole card to me is about changing something on your body. So if you had some accident or maybe you had surgery and you have a scar, some of you could be thinking about, oh, I want to go do some dermabrasion on it to lighten it up. Or if this is somebody who's looking at themselves and thinking, oh, I wish my stomach was smaller or, my breasts were bigger or smaller, whatever it is, it could be that I'm thinking about looking into some other resources to make this happen. So some of you may be trying to save up money for some type of cosmetic surgery. But there's definitely something about transformation. Like I want to do something different with my body. Card number 2, we have going on a spiritual journey. I can't remember if y'all got this last week or not. I feel like somebody did because it was talking about going on a spiritual journey or some type of, let me figure out where I'm at or who I am type of energy. If we did get this last week, some of you are still in the midst of, let me figure out what this is. Like, where exactly am I going? And I've been thinking about a lot about that too. Of course, I practice Vodou and I am a Mambo, but then I feel like Spirit is calling me to do a few other things. And I'm like, okay, wait. Like, what are you doing? Like, I thought we had this is the direction I was going. And now they're like, okay, we need you to maybe detour a little bit and we're going to bring you back around because I know they're going to bring me back around. But it's just one of those things. You may be on a path. You may already feel like you're moving in a direction and then you're going to make like a detour or there could be a slight change. Or for some of you, this could be a complete different direction that pops up. Now, be comfortable with you on where you're going. I notice with a lot of people that I mentor, that some people come in thinking that they're going one way. And then as they get deeper into their spiritual journey, then it's like, well, you know what? This particular spirit is calling me, or this particular tradition is speaking to me, or I feel really drawn to this thing over here, so I'm going to go ahead and move that way, which is perfectly fine. Whatever that is a personal thing for you in spirit. So some of you could be doing this. It could be that the more that you're going in to your spiritual journey, you're starting to open up to other things that are around you. And it could be also your ancestors are maybe exposing you. Maybe opening the door to one path was just, the door, the introduction, but it's not where you're going to be. So I will say trust spirit, look for reputable people. Look for reputable people. Anybody that comes at you talking about money, finances, sex, anything that you feel like is inappropriate at the beginning, where you're just kind of asking questions and they're like, well, you got to give me a piece of ass before I give you the question or the answer or whatever. That's not your mentor. Or, you're talking to someone and you're like, I'm curious about this. And then they're like, okay, well, give me 20,000 and I'm going to teach you or whatever. That's not your mentor, because you really need to establish a relationship with the person, kind of get a direction of where they are going. Like, where is this person walking before you decide to follow them or learn from them? You need to be on the same page with somebody who you're picking to mentor you. Take your time. Some of you, this could be a definitely, of course, spiritual journey is a big change anyway. It's something opening in your life that may make you completely different than where you were. And trust me, I know, because I am. All right, card number 3. Card number 3, we got stalker. And I was like, okay, why is this person stalking you? And then we got relationship problems. So this could be somebody who they were possibly dating you, into you, and then maybe there was some issue. Y'all had an argument, you had a fight. Maybe you're telling them, I'm going to go date other people. And this person is kind of like, I'm going to keep up with you and see exactly what you're doing. Now, if this is a family issue, it could be that you had a falling out with somebody in the family, relationship problems, and this person could be looking at your social media. Like, are you putting stuff, about me on social media where people are going to see me? Are they going to know that this is me? I feel like that somebody could be trying to either look to see what your plan is after this relationship problem. Possibly an argument or a miscommunication is what I'm getting. So for some of you, you may even be looking at this person like, I know we're having problems. Let me look at them a little bit deeply. Let me see what they're doing. Let me see who they're doing it with. So it could either be, of course, it's a general. It could go either way with any of these. So it could be you stalking them, trying to figure out what's going on with them. Because I felt like that I needed to catch a breath, and my throat was kind of like constricted with that. I think some of y'all, it's more communication problems. So you may just need to pick up the phone and text or call this person. And I would say call. A lot of things get lost in translation with text messages. The tone can be completely off with somebody, unless they're, typing in all caps, and then you kind of know that they're pissed off. But, some old people do that and don't know, that don't realize. I've had people where I'm like, why are you screaming at me? And they're like, what are you talking about? They're just doing whatever they, is comfortable. So you may need to talk to this person to clear the air. Card number 3. If you know that they're stalking you, there may be a conversation. Now, if you're stalking them and they don't realize that you're stalking them, but you know that you want to talk to them, then either way, they need to call you or you need to call them. All right. Card number 4, the first card that came out was conflict, and then we have sadness. So it looks like that there could have been a group dynamic. This could be gossip. Maybe somebody said something, you shared something, and next thing you know, they're telling all these people over here. You find out about it, and then it's almost like hermit energy. I don't even want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with the conflict. I feel like somebody who has made a conscious decision to move away from whatever this is. So if this is, chaos at work, gossip at work, or within your family or your relationship, somebody is like, I'm moving away from this. But I feel like in the midst of this, there may have been some things that were done or said where you're like, okay, I feel hurt. Because sadness, when you look at this person is feeling hurt. Could be an ending to something too, with that skull in the background, like the end of this. Like, I don't even want to deal with you anymore. So for a few of you, you may have someone pulling away from you, or you could be pulling away from them, or there may have been a relationship issue that ended up getting in with other people, and there's an ending to it. And it's like, okay, I need to pull away. Some of you, you may just be feeling like, I just don't want to be around people right now. I'm going through something. You know, maybe there's a heaviness. We have anxiety. We have depression. Some people are just like, I just want to be, I feel like this is hermit. Like, I just don't have the energy to deal with you. And I feel like that's what it is. I don't think that for some, that this is really major, but it could be that they have a lot of other things going on in their life. And it's just like, I don't really have it to give to you. So I'm going to pull away. But it could be too, you know, that somebody's going through something, depression, anxiety, with sadness there. So if you have a friend that you notice that they haven't come around, you know, you haven't talked to them in a while, you don't see them on social media, check on them. You don't have to have a long conversation. It could be that, you know, I just want to make sure you're okay. You know, I haven't heard from you. Because, I mean, I just feel like there's somebody that's completely removed themselves from a dynamic, a friendship dynamic, or even just from an environment. Check on that person. Don't make them feel bad. Don't make them have a long conversation with you. If they're okay, they're okay. Give them their space, okay? Card number 5, we have Watch Your Mouth that came out first, and then we have Feeling Trapped. Now, this could be that there's a big change that's coming because feeling trapped is literally somebody trying to get out of an energy, but they are wrapped in barbed wire, and it's like every time I move, it's a painful move. It could also be too that some of you are dealing with somebody who is verbally abusive, or you don't like the way that they talk to you, or they're saying some things that are really getting to you, and you may feel trapped in this situation. If you're in a toxic environment with somebody where there is constant chaos and arguments and fighting, and you're depressed or you're sad, you may feel like, I can't get out of this. I don't know why I'm stuck in this, but I cannot get out of this. I would also say to watch your words. I immediately felt like somebody was kind of talking negative to themselves. And maybe too, that's why you're trapped. It's almost like, I want a better job, but you know, I ain't never been good enough. I don't have the education. Nobody's gonna hire me. Or it could be that, you know, I want to be in a love relationship, but you know, look at me. I'm not in a place to have a relationship. You know, I'm out of shape. I need to get my body together. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my spirituality or where I'm going. You know, my last relationship was just crap. You know, I ended up stalking someone, or they ended up stalking me. I'm so sad. Could be inner dialogue. Be careful with that card number 5. For some of you, if this is not inner dialogue, that is making you feel trapped or stuck in a thing. And it could be that your mind is really just going and going and going. If it is not that, then you do have someone where it is like they're verbally abusing you, or the way that they're talking to you is making you feel, could be affecting your self-esteem, where you feel like you can't move forward. If this is not you, you could be doing this to someone around you. This could be the flip side of it. You may be the one that is more the abuser in the relationship, and someone around you feels trapped. Get in where you fit in with that. Either way, it looks like you need help. Whether you feel like you're trapped because of the way somebody is talking to you, verbal abuse is abuse, period. It's abuse. If you feel trapped because somebody is making you feel lowly, or they're affecting your self-esteem, then you may need to go ahead and look into something so you can either heal that, move on. If the person doesn't want to heal, sometimes you don't have a choice but to move on. If this is you with this inner dialogue where, you know, your whole life you've always felt unworthy, or nothing is going the way that you need it to go, and then you're still speaking that because somebody, they started it, and so you're just keeping it going, then you need to go ahead and reach out for help. All right, card number 5. Card number 6. Card number 6, we have Overwhelmed, and then we have Education. Now, this is definitely about learning something new, and of course, the cards are self-explanatory. You may be feeling overwhelmed with a new skill set. If you have started a new job, maybe you're trying to learn something and you're just like, we've all been there, right? Where you're the new person in, and you're on the job training, and they want you to learn this stuff in like 2 hours so you can get out there and you know, make this big money, or whatever money is coming in. Some of you definitely could be feeling overwhelmed with having to learn something, or pick something up, and I completely understand it. at this age and I'm trying to learn new languages and new stuff and traditions where, I have to look at a couple of different languages and try to piece all this together. And I am like, my brain is not retaining. It's like, what is going on? Like, are you there? Can you absorb a little bit of this to help the girl out? But it's not, it's a fight. It's a fight. And at a certain point, I get overwhelmed. I get like, what the hell are we doing? Some of you may be feeling this with something that you're trying to learn or bring into your life. It could also be, too, that some of you are in a situation where you may need education to get you out. Maybe you're at a job, and before you can move up, you have to take this class. You have to get certified in something. You have to get skilled in something to move on so that it can take you out of this energy. Get in where you fit in with it. Education has been shown a couple of times for card number 6. So I think for some of you, there may be an opportunity that is coming in, but you may need to up your skill set, or you may need to learn something, or you possibly could be getting a new job, but you still have to bring your skill set up for this job. So for some of you, on the job training, 100% could be that. For a few of you, though, if you are in an industry and the only way that you can move up or get promoted is because of your skill set, then you have to really actively start working on your skill set. It may not be going to school for 4 years, card number 6. It may be getting certified in something. Could be a 4-month program, 6-month program, or a year program. But it may bring in more money and help balance out these energies. If you are a student and you're struggling with your education, I kind of feel like Spirit is like, take a step back, assess, do you need a tutor? Do you need something to help you focus? Like, there are Western medications and there are herbs that can make you focus. Now, I know when y'all heard the word herbs, connect wherever it needs to connect. That's all I'm going to say. But for some of you, it could be that, yeah, I need something to help me focus a little bit more, or I need to be in a better environment. Whatever it is, you have to kind of figure out what the problem is. Why am I overwhelmed? Why do I feel overwhelmed? Once you get that, then you'll know how to deal with it. Am I overwhelmed because I got too many people in my house and they're making noise? Am I overwhelmed because my brain just won't seem to retain what I'm trying to learn? Am I overwhelmed because this is really over my head and I need additional help? You have to figure out what the problem is and then move forward. But I feel like that you are going to balance out with a card number 6. Don't give up on yourself. I know it can be very hard, and if you're older like me and you are having problems with retention, and I can't even just say with age, because of course there are younger children that have that same issue. But I think that you have to kind of get to the origin of the problem. Once you see what the problem is, then you can start working on the solution. So don't give up. Just find the solution, card number 6. 6. All right, my loves. I hope that works for you guys. Let me know in the comment. Monthlies will start to be uploaded this evening, and then the healing series I will continue probably in a couple of days. All right. I love you guys.